Drew, you know this. You have to know this. So is it possible for a woman to ejaculate, or is it urine?
All right. From the medical perspective, as I understand it, now this study was actually not, although it was too small, it was not a bad study, and it showed that there was some involuntary bladder constriction in some women who said they had this predilection. And we used to call that, or that was always called female orgasmic incontinence. That occurs. There's no doubt about that. That's usually a very, very large volume, and it's differentiated from what used to be called female ejaculation, which was caused by a gland, a periurethral gland, which if you look at under the microscope, looks identical to the male prostate. And the prostate is what creates the male's fluids as well. So it's the same fluid by the same gland that's structurally the same and physiologically the same. And for some people, that's a very active gland. For other people, not so much. Now, the scientists in the media who are reporting this finding, people are claiming that it's somehow invalidating this study. My question, Emily, is what difference does it make? Do people have a variety of physiological responses? Why do people have to feel shame in response to their body?
I think women for a long time have had a lot of shame around the female orgasm. There's been a lot of studies that say it doesn't exist, or people out there saying it doesn't exist because it's not as, like you said before, streamlined as, say, the male orgasm. Sometimes you can't tell. And so there's a lot of ego around that, too, for men. You know, they like to be able to please a woman or a woman to another woman. So there's a lot of shame, I think, because we just don't talk about it enough, and we should be talking about it.
Well, we're talking about it. I got to say, it feels uncomfortable, Jason, to talk about this on television, and I hope we're doing the right thing by doing it, because it is something that's been very hot on social media. What do you say?
I think that even if there is a little bit of pee in it, everyone should just get over it. As long as everybody's enjoying themselves, that's the main thing.
Well, that was my point, Sam.
Dr. Drew,
why does it
women
make
are
a
upset
difference?
because they don't feel like that it is urine. Okay,
But so what?
It's got a little bit.
Hold on, wait, hold on. But these women, because I've been reading the tweets all day, you guys are saying, so what? It is affecting them. They don't believe it is urine. So, Dr. Drew, is it urine or is it a different type of fluid? Because you still haven't really answered the question.
I absolutely did. I said it's different in different people. For some women, it's a mix. For some women, it's
okay. So that will make them feel better then.
It is, and as Emily pointed out at the beginning, the study is so small. That's why you're only seeing this one cohort, which is probably the biggest cohort, Jason.
Right.
I think that women are very protective of their sexual function, so it makes sense that they would want to say, is this urine or is it not? And I understand the curiosity around it because it's intriguing and interesting, and I want to know what's going on with my body. But ultimately, I feel like it's kind of creating this shame around it because they're like, oh, it's just pee, and you're supposed to pee in the privacy of your own home, or not your own home, but just it's a private thing, so women feel ashamed, like, oh, I don't want to pee during sex.
Okay.
So I think along with the study, I feel like there should be some praise about our sexual function. Like, this is okay, this is normal,
it is
and it's
okay.
fine.